So in this data validation part, we'll be working with the custom data validation. So here in this, with this example, I've taken the company, 62 companies I have taken. So till 62 companies that I have taken. So I want that the avoidance of duplicated values to be typed in the cell with the help of the custom data validation. So that is a set that is a condition that we'll be setting out. So in this example, we will want the cell to throw an error if I type the same company. So let us see, suppose I type the same company, say suppose I type the Titan company. The cell, because I am just repeatedly typing the same company name, I don't want that to be done. I want the cell to throw an error because I am typing the company name repeatedly. If I'm typing a unique company name, then it should get accepted. Suppose I am typing a unique company name, say any chemical corporation, say Chemical Corp. It's a unique name, it should get accepted. So this is the condition that we'll be testing. So before that, we'll be checking out with the function called COUNTIF. So we'll be working with a function called COUNTIF. Coming to the column C. So I'll be selecting the cell from C3 till C64. Then equal to COUNTIF. So we'll be working with the COUNTIF function. COUNTIF. So count the number of cells within a range that meet the given conditions. So what this COUNTIF function will do is that it will check for the name list, whether the name is repeated how many times. Suppose the name is repeated for 1 time or 2 time or 3 time, the number will be returned. Okay, that is the result that we're going to get out of. So equal to, so tab key, range, it is asking for the range. So range is the name list of the company. So I'll be selecting the name list of this Reliance Industries. Shift Control down arrow key, right? And I'll be fixing the range, right? So it's an absolute. So I'll be making it as absolute reference by locking the cell, right? With the dollar symbol. For that, what you have to do is function F4. Type function F4. Automatically you find that the dollar symbol will come up and this cell is locked, which we call it as absolute cell reference. It will not change, right? It will just lock. Then comma, it will be asking for the criteria. The criteria is that the company name, same company name should not be repeated. So we'll be testing how many times the same company name is repeated. So in this case, I'll be selecting the first cell B3, right? The company, and close the bracket and control enter. So in this case, you find that it gives you the values over here. So Reliance is coming only 1 time. Then you have Larsen Tubro, it comes 2 times. Then if I scroll down, you find that Divi Laboratories Limited is coming for three times, right? And it is repeated for 3 times. Then we have Ultratech Limited comes for 2 times. So with the help of COUNTIF function, you find that the value is coming repeatedly, the name is coming repeatedly, but I don't want that. But I have to set the conditions. So selecting the same thing, we'll see whether if the repeated company is coming, then it is false, and if the repeated company is not coming, it should come as true. So this can be set with the additional condition that we can set with the count is less than equal to 1, right? Then control enter. So in this case, you find that the companies which are coming only for 1 time, the name it's true, and the company which is coming more than 1 time repeatedly, it is false. So this is the COUNTIF function. So same thing, what we have to do is that we have to, whenever I enter the next company list, right? So next list that I have to enter is, suppose I'm writing a new company name, it should not, new company name, it should accept. Suppose I'm typing the same repeated company name, it should throw an error. That is the condition that we will be setting out. So for that, what we'll be doing is that same thing, we first select the range of the cells. So shift control down arrow key that you can do, or you can select this company and I'll be dragging it down till cell 70, right? So then I go to data tab, then from the data tools group, go to data validation. So the data validation dialog box will open. Come to the validation criteria. In this allow, click the drop down list, then click the custom, because we are going to do the custom data validation. So click the custom. In this you can write the formula. The COUNTIF formula can be written. So in this case, writing equal to COUNTIF and open the bracket. So what is the cell range that I have chosen? That I can select the cell range over here. So I'm selecting the cell range from this till cell 70, right? Then I will fix the cell, lock the cell by typing function F4, right? Comma, and the cell B3 is selected. Then close the bracket. Then I need that it should be less than 2, right? And I press OK. Now the condition is set, right? Now we check by typing whether the will throw the error or not. If I type the same company name, so suppose I type the company name, say I take DLF Limited, DLF Limited, it is throwing an error. Yes, it is working, right? So if I type the same company repeatedly, it will throw an error, right? So in this case, if you type retry, once again it will make you in the edit mode, right? So if I type one more, say Bajaj Auto Limited, type Bajaj Auto Limited, it throws an error. Yes, because I'm typing the company repeatedly. So this is what the custom data validation that we are setting, that avoid typing the duplicated values to be avoided, right? Suppose I'm typing the unique company name. Suppose I'm typing the Chemical Corp, a new company, unique company, Chemical Corp Limited. Then if I enter, the cell gets accepted. It says it's true, right? So if I type the Coal India Limited, it says that you are typing the company repeatedly. This will be throwing the error.